Masood hits another double ton as Derbyshire dominate. On day one, Sam Connors was once again on great form for Derbyshire. His 4 wickets helped restrict Leicestershire to 213 runs in their first innings. But the visitors' batting innings hadn't got off to the best of starts either, with captain Billy Godalming out early for just 8. That left Shan Masood and Brooke Guest as the incumbents in the middle. The score 36 for 1 at the start, and the pair took their score past 50 together. But with overcast skies and a breeze to help them, Leicestershire's bowlers started confidently and productively. Guest trapped in front by a fired-up Davis. Madsen was back in the middle with Masood, the pair full of confidence after a dominant partnership last time out, and the early Foxes' success evaporated. Masood with yet another big score to his name quickly, 50 runs scored off 79 balls. They were up to 100 with a Madsen boundary off the bowling of Mulder, and after facing 52 balls together, they found their way to a 50 partnership. Leicestershire up against it, their first innings total was now coming into focus. And they remained unbroken through to lunch, Derbyshire 66 behind at the break. Masood once again looking good for 100, he was unbeaten on 81. The break was brief respite for the Foxes. The third wicket pair was straight back into their work, cruising past 150 with very good hustle. And then they took the value of their stand to 100 runs off 155 balls. Both men were just one shot away from landmark totals, and Madsen was first to his, 50 runs scored off 98 balls with another hard-run triple off the bowling of Davis. Masood followed suit. 2 runs off Davis flicked into the same region was enough for him to reach his 100, his second successive ton, and a 4th over 50 in 4 innings for Derbyshire. They breezed their way to 200 and then overtook Leicestershire's first innings total shortly after Madsen took the value of the partnership to 150. With the form Masood has shown this season, it almost felt routine when he guided Hendricks away for a single and in the process brought up 150 runs. Madsen wasn't able to replicate the opener. He was 6 runs shy of 100 when Barnes, with 1 stump to aim at, denied him a single and any further runs. He was run out, the partnership worth 221 on his departure. Matty McKiernan stuck with Masood through to tea. The score at the break, 295 for 3, the lead up to 82. Derbyshire dominant. And there was still no let-up after the break. Madsen may have been pried out of the middle, but McKiernan was showing his worth as Masood kept up the attack. They were up to 50 as a partnership off 67 balls. You had to feel for the Foxes' bowlers. And for the second week in a row, Shan Masood moved past 200 runs. He'd got there off 251 balls and had now scored over 600 runs in just 4 LV County Championship innings. Quite some record. McKiernan then had a 50 of his own. Mulder guided through third man for 1, up to the mark off 95 balls. A 4 off Parkinson from Masood took Derbyshire to 400 runs. They were disappearing out of sight. Leicestershire finally had their man. Parkinson turned 1 through the gate, and Masood's latest marathon innings was over, bowled for 219. Deploy stuck with McKiernan in what remained of the day, reaching the close at 437 for 4, their lead now 224, and Derbyshire had plenty of time left to pile on the scoreboard pressure. Shan Masood alone had put more on than the Foxes, and we're starting to run out of adjectives to describe this man's form. The silver lining for Leicestershire is he's already gone, but they need to work hard on day 3 to claw back all the lost ground.